All right, nerds, let's jump right into an arena cube draft. I've not done one of these before, so we'll see how this goes. I did watch Newmont draft this last night. He put up a YouTube video, so I'm excited to test it out. A spicy little mono white blue brew. Thing is, I do not know very many cards in this format. Verdant Catacomb, Triome, Jund Triome. There's some white cards. Midnight Clock is interesting. Ignoble Hierarch, I think, is what I'm going to be looking at. Domain, Infernal Grasp, Cold Steel Heart. Very good. Might be a better pick, but the Ignoble Hierarch. I do like the idea of being in green. 0-1 Exalted. Territorial Kavu, 2 mana, Domain, Power and Toughness. Discard a card if you do. Draw a card, exile to one target card. Okay, so a Domain, 1 mana. Untap this artifact. Create a 1/1 colorless servo. Sacrifice a servo. Create a 1 color Thopter. Oh, so it's like an upgrade a servo to a whatever. 1 mana, 2/1. Whenever you may pay 2 if it do. Sunfall. Exile all creatures. Interesting. 3 mana, 3/2. When this creature enters, return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature can attack a block. Interesting. Okay. Trample Haste 6/6. If you would put one or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many. If an opponent would put one or more counters, they put half that many. Dang. Okay. Forsaken. 1 mana, 2/2. This can't block. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay black. So yeah, we're going to take the green card. And we're going to look to be in green. Mainly because I like green. Verdant Dread. Bitter Blossom. Interesting. Kaido. I do know that one. Crucius. Deeproot Wayfinder. 2 mana, 2/3. And this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle. Surveil 1, and you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Interesting. Verdant Dread. When this enchantment or another permanent you control named Verdant Dread enters, manifest Dread. 5. Conjure a card named Verdant Dread into the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. Not great. Maze Mind Tome. Primal Might. Target creature. I'm looking at Misty Rainforest right now, I'll be real. Put a page counter on this artifact, scry 1. Put a page counter on this artifact, draw a card. When there are 4 or more page counters, you gain 4 life. Interesting. Okay. Emerald Collector. Interesting. That would be interesting. I think I'm going to take the Misty Rainforest, though. The fear of missing out is definitely interesting. This creature enters, discard a card. Whenever this creature attacks for the first time each turn, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, there's an additional combat phase. But we're going to take Misty Rainforest. Avacyn's Pilgrim, Sirach, the 2 green cards. There's some red in here. Fresh Start. Loses all abilities. 3 mana, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Manifest Dread. Rampaging Raptor. Whenever this creature does combat damage to a player, nothing great. Welcoming Vampire, Flying. Maybe it's just Avacyn's Pilgrim. Exile target permanent opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. Yeah, let's just get the Avacyn's Pilgrim here. There's nothing really like terribly great. The Sirach, whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, draw a card. Like, that's pretty good. But let's just pick up a couple of dorks and see where we're at when we have a couple of dorks in here. Thrag Tusk, I know that card. Phantasmal Image, I also know that card. Glory Heath Lynx is interesting, especially with that Avacyn's Pilgrim. Ignoble Heart does not help with the white. But, I mean, if we want to be a 5-color brew, we can definitely do that. 3 mana, 4/3 reach. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Oh. Whenever another non-token. So basically that has to be killed first. Does nothing. Boseiju Who Endures. Channel. Discard this card. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. That player may search their library for a land. Not really worried. Mardu Land. Marshlands. I think I'm going to take the Windswept. 3 mana, 2/3. When you cast this spell, if you've cast another spell this turn, copy the spell. Flying Lifelink. Not really worried about that. Let's just take the land. Maybe we end up in Bant, which is funny because we have an Ignoble Hierarch. Huatli, Poet of Unity. 3 mana, 2/3. When Hotly enters, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. 5 mana, exile, return to the battlefield, transformed. That seems really interesting. Pest Infestation, artifact and enchantments create twice. That seems really good. A Forest Plains seems really good as well. Jeskai Land, Duelist of the Mind. I know what most of these are. Haste and Ward 1. Like, that seems insane, actually. But I think Pest Infestation or Huatli Poet of Unity are the cards here. I do like the idea of being in green-white and kind of just ramping up. Well, let's grab the green-white land if we're going to do that. No, let's grab the Huatli. I'm going to grab the Huatli. I don't know if that's right or not. Eternal Witness I know is a good card. Vendilion Click I know is also a good card. Pest Collector. We are just in green. There's a green-red land here. Reckoner Bank Buster. This vehicle enters with 3 charge counters on it. Remove a charge counter from this vehicle, draw a card. Then if there are no charge counters on this vehicle, create a treasure token and a 1/1 pilot creature token. Oh, that seems really interesting. I think Stomping Ground is probably just better. The Eternal Witness is probably the best card here. But I'm going to pick up lands because I'm a land drafter. And this is how I play games. Here I'm looking at Deathrite Shaman because of course I am. I feel like I'm laying my hand on the table here. Exile target instant or sorcery, exile target creature, gain a life, exile target land, add a mana of any color. I do already have two fetch lands, so maybe that's interesting. Whenever Tiny Bone deals comment, you may cast target non-land permanent from that player's graveyard. Maybe it is like Watery Grave because Misty Rainforest can fetch it. Hallowed Fountain can also be fetched. Cult Conscript. Yeah, let's take the Deathrite Shaman. Actually, let's take the Zealous Conscripts. We have a Stomping Ground. Zealous Conscript is a very, very strong card. I didn't put 2 and 2 together there. Math is hard. Mutable Pupa. 1 mana 1, evolve. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has a greater power, put 1. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature perpetually gains flying. First strike, double strike, death touch, H, oh, it's just a grow creature. Okay, cool. Jace Vryn's Prodigy I think is more what we're looking for here. The shadowy backstreet is interesting, but we already have a Stomping Ground. Then again, Windswept Heath can get it. It is a plains swamp, but if we're gonna be in the let's just be Rug. Like, let's be Rug with a Jace Vryn's Prodigy. That sounds sick. There's a Verdant. This Verdant can get us the Stomping Ground. Black, green, white. Black, red. The Extraction Specialist. Still interesting, but I'm going to take the Verdant. It would make my Deathrite Shaman stronger if I had one. But, I mean, hey, here we are. I'm not going to complain about where we're at in this draft. I really, really am not. Tap Adnaya. Remember, we're Rug. Maybe we splash a Kaido. Ninjutsu, you gain emblem, surveil 2, then draw a card, tap target creature, put 2 ton. Jewel Mine Overseer, 3 mana, 3/3. When this creature enters, conjure 7 cards named 7 Dwarf Gods. Primal Might, Emerald. I think Emerald Collector is the card. Yeah. Fresh Start, Pyrite. Do we brains? We have 3 fetches. We need a blue land. Trample Haze, 4 mana. Whenever it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls or battle that player protects. Like, that's interesting. Let's take the Brainstorm. I don't know if I'm going to play the Brainstorm, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the Marsh Flats. Probably am not going to play the Marsh Flats. Ooh, Dragon Blood, 2 mana, 2/2 double team. When this creature with a double. When a creature is not a conjure a duplicate in your hand with both them per charge. Whenever you cast your second spell this turn until then. Ooh, that was interesting. I think I took the land. Chandra,
Hey,
get in here.
over here.
Sideboard it. Kogla the Titan Ape. 6 mana, 7/6. When it enters, it fights up to one target creature you don't control. Attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Return target human you control to its owner's hand. Gains indestructible. Interesting. Rug. Questing Beast. 4 mana, 4/4. Combat damage will be dealt to creatures you control can't be prevented. Whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent and deals that much damage to target planeswalker, don't care. Saiba. 4 mana, 2/2 flash. If there are no instant or sorcery cards, when this creature enters, return target instant from your graveyard to your hand. If this creature would die, shuffle it in. Do we Atali? Trample, 7 mana. When it enters, each player exiles cards until they exile on that. You may cast any number of cards. So this way without paying their mana cost. Yeah, I think we Atali. Because, like, why not? Key to the Archive would also be good, but let's take this Atali. I like Nissa, I like Quantum Riddler, I like being able to get maybe a land in here, a Spirited Simulacrum. Seek a land card and put it onto the battlefield. Put one at random from your library into your hand. When this creature leaves the battlefield, seek a non-land card. Warp 4. Holy crap, that's insane. I think, maybe 2 mana, 2/1, when Malcolm enters, when it deals combat damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it, draw a card. Dude, I do not know enough of these cards. I'm definitely drafting incorrectly. But I think I'm going to take the Spirited Simulacrum. Yeah, I'm going to take the Spirited Simulacrum. Sirach, 4 mana, 5/4. At the beginning of combat, if creatures you control, target creature you control gains haste. Breeding Pool. That is exactly what I want. I'm not even going to look at the rest of the pack. That's a lie. I am. Prismari Command. That looks really good. And Flash when this creature return target non. That also seems really good. I would love to have that Scalding Tarn, but Breeding Pool is just amazing. Is that a Steam Vents too? I would love the Nova Hellkite, but that's a Steam Vents. The Subterranean Schooner is also amazing. The Lotus Cobra. Okay, do I take the Lotus Cobra here, right? I have 4 fetch lands, and I'm not going to be playing the Marsh Flats probably. 5 mana. Enters our attacks, it deals 3 damage. Crew 3. Like, crap, man. Insidious Fungus is also really good. Yeah, but we gotta take Lotus Cobra here. Primeval Titan. Ugin. Oh, no. I want to take Ugin so bad. And there's the Triome. No. This feels so bad, but I already have an Atali. I only have 2, like, dorks. And I don't have, like, really good lands. But Ugin, I think, is better than the Primeval Titan. Whenever Enchanted Land is tapped for a mana, its controller adds an additional green. When you cast a spell, exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 or more. Whenever you cast a color of this spell, exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 more colors. Like, that's insane. Yeah, we take that.
Will put an end to this conflict.
Commit. Put target spell or non-land permanent into its owner's library. Second from the top. Roaring. When you unlock this door, this room deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to target creature an opponent controls. There is a Solemn Simulacrum. We 100% take the Roaring Furnace here, but I want this Solemn Simulacrum pretty bad. Like, this is just removal in the early game, and that's 100% something that we need. How are we doing on creatures? We're pretty good on creatures. Okay. We're going to confirm that pick. Burst Lightning. A Bug Triome. The spell can't be countered. 5 mana, 5/5, Trample Haste. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a Finality counter on it. I'm not too worried about that. Disruptive Stormblood. I would play this if I were playing black, but I'm not playing black, at least not currently. If I pick this up, I can't play. Brain Search. 3 minute. Draw 4 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. I think we just Burst Lightning. We are solidly Rug. Hired Claw. 1 mana, 1/2. Cryptic Coat. 3 mana when this. Cloak the top card of your Cosmic Flying Haste. This creature gains. At the beginning of combat on your turn, conjure a random creature card with mana value X into the battlefield, where X is this creature's power. That creature gains haste. The what? I'm gonna take the Cryptic Coat because I don't know what it does, and I'm on edge. The Saiba Siphoner. I think I need to. I think I need better lands. I know I've been like going out of my way to draft lands, but I think I need better lands. This Marsh Fats does nothing for me right now. Guys, I'm frightened. I have 16 playables right now, and I have a lot of lands. Ooh, Treasure Cruise? Honestly, Quantum Riddler, I think, is what we want here. There was, I want to say, I picked up like a Lotus Cobra. I think that was the only green I picked up in that whole pack. We are pretty solidly in the blue-red category, which I'm here for. I'm here for that. There's a Sirach. There's also a Nightclub Bouncer, so let's take the Bouncer. Saiba Siphoner into Nightclub Bouncer. We got a Chandra here. This deck is so cool. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm probably going to lose out really hard because I don't know what half of these cards do. But in playing, the first one's going to be the worst one. We all know that. The Subterranean Schooner is also going to be exactly what we want to play. The Thundering Falls, though. We do want a blue-red land. I would love the Schooner, but I am just a huge land lover. And that's just how I do. This deck looks like a crap ton of fun, though. Yeah. Wolf Willowhaven. It gives us a little bit of ramp. I mean, it gives us an extra green, so let's be real. There's a Commit to Memory. I don't think we're going to play that. All right, the Great Henge. Ooh. There's a Bant, there's an Overgrown Tomb, there's a Reanimate, there's a 3 Steps Ahead, which is interesting. There's an Areni the Song Unending, 8 mana, flying, protection from white. Deal X damage where X is the number of lands you control. Okay, so we're just a big ol' mud trucker. There's also a 5 mana, you tap a forest. The spell costs where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. I do have a bunch of weak creatures. Whenever a non-token creature you control enters, but that just seems like a great card. I do think I want the Great Henge. It's double green. I'm not worried about it. Overlord of the Hauntwoods, impending. Whenever this permanent tapped colorless land token named everywhere that is every basic land type. Oh, that seems amazing. Sacrifice this land, search your library for base, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Ooh. Trample Haste, transform. I'm not worried about that. Dig Through Time would be good. Bone, 5 mana, 5/5 flying first strike. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards. You may play them this turn. If you exile a land card this way, create a. That seems insane. I think I'm going to take the Overlord of the Hauntwoods. 2 mana, 1 trample. Yeah, do it up. Agent of the Raffine. Choose target, conjure a duplicate of the top card of the library. It perpetually gains mana of any type. Blah 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 blah. A Braid, interesting. Lelia, the Blade Reforged, 3 mana 2/2 haste. It looks like a Warden of the Grove. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever another non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. Interesting. Windswept Heath. Do I want another one? I don't think I do. I don't want another Marsh Flats. I do think I want an Abrade. How many? I'm looking at 13-8. Mockingbird. Copy of any creature on the battlefield mana value less than or equal to the... Let's have a Mockingbird in here. Right now I'm going to get that Marsh Flats out. Four mana for a 4/4 enters, create 2/2 green. Whenever it attacks, create a token that's a copy of target token. Oh, interesting. First strike, not worried. Windswept Teeth, Arid Matha. 3 mana 3/3 haste. At the beginning of your end step, a random non-food permanent card in your graveyard perpetually becomes a food. Exile this artifact. Interesting, interesting. Monastery Imperious. Draw 2 cards, threshold. Interesting. I think I'm going to take the Kiora. Let's do it. Someone's in green here. Tireless Tracker is going to be my pick, though. Gold plan, 5 mana, 4/4 flying haste. Whenever it attacks or becomes a target of a spell, create a treasure token. Treasures you control have tap to add 2. Honestly, crit creature has whenever this creature attacks, conjure a card named Ball Lightning. Oh my... Is that real? Conjure a card named Ball Lightning? Oh, that's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 lands. I gotta make 1 cut here. Titan of the Industry, reach trample. When this creature enters, choose 2. It's a big ol' 7 mana beater. 4 mana, 5/5. This creature, you may mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put green, white. We're playing Rug. Next is beginning of combat on your turn, draw a card. Then you may exile an artifact or creature card from your hand. If you do it, create a token that's... Oh. Titan of Industry I'm going to pick up here. We've got a lot going on. 3 mana, 1/3. When this creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant sorcery or dragon card from among them and put it into your hand. Untap dragons you control. Dragon Typhoon, 6 mana. Whenever you cast a dragon or non-creature spell, draft a dragon card. Four mana, 4/4 Death Touch Haste Ward. I think I'm going to take the Soul Shredder. That's a red-green land. That's a Utopia Sprawl, though. 3 mana. When search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. I think that's pretty good. Utopia Sprawl is also really good. But let's take the 3 mana 2/2. All right. We got, cut down, Inquisition, Star Cage, Kari, Crew of 2, 4 mana, 3/3. Whenever it attacks, there's a Ragavan in there. I see a Ragavan. That's blue-green, Forest Plain, enters tapped. Let's get that one. Den of the Bugbear, Molten Impact, deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Holy shit, that's amazing. Let's take that one. The Shar, Windswept, Portable Rabbit. Boom. All right, what am I cutting? I think the Great Henge, I think I want to stay so bad. Emerald Collector, Jace Vryn's, Molten Impact. I think all of these... I think the Wolf Willow Haven is gone. I mean, we're going to play a Windswept Heath. It fetches a lot. I'm going to pick this card just because it's red, but I wanted to pick that other one just because it was cool. I think Cryptic Coat is gone. I know one of these big cards has got to go. I don't know which one. I'm just looking at this, and this looks like so much fun, and it's gonna go so very poorly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got 17 land. I've got to make 3 cuts. Mockingbird, get out of here. You're too slow. Whenever one or more other creatures die, Soul Shredder perpetually gains. This ability also triggers if this card is in the graveyard. Sacrifice 2 creatures, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Get out of here, Soul Shredder. Kiora is gone. This is it. We're doing it. We're looking good here. We're gonna keep this. That has cycling. Like, do I wanna? No. We're playing that. We're going to Deep Cavern Bat. What you gonna do? Whenever this creature enters, look at the target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it until this creature leaves the battlefield. I got a lot going on in my hand, friend. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped the mountain there. That was bad. If I draw a land, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. One counter on card creature control. If this is the second time, double the number of one counter. Ooh. I'm gonna play this and bounce that and just get in. And I'm gonna save that land because if I can do just when this creature enters, shoots, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Target player gains 5 life. Create a 4/4. Put a shield counter. Stock up. Sure. My turn. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to add a bicycle. I'm gonna sacrifice this. Go get a intercept. Give me a blue. Give me this. Give me all attacks. I'm just gonna draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play this next turn. If he does not kill my Lotus Cobra. All right. I'm just gonna play a 7/7 into all of your mana. Hit me with it. The thing is, Terra Sunder, exile target. Okay. Oh, okay. If you play a card here, I can Zealous Conscript it, so we're in a little bit of a good spot, I'll say. Vendilion play. Okay, interesting. When this creature dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until your next turn. I'm just gonna attack with everything. Yeah, now I got a 6/5. What you gonna do about my 6/5? I probably should have played the Jace. Lord of the Bailmark. One, two. One attacker. I'm gonna investigate a bunch. End turn. Full cost. In this creature enters return target instant or search card from your graveyard to your hand if this creature would die. Okay. Targeting Tragic Trajectory. Fair enough. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The fact that I don't have any duplicate lands except for the one created off of Overlord of the Haunted Woods, which that art is pretty sick, honestly. I did not check that out in depth because I didn't have very much time. I know people don't like this set, apparently. I watched another YouTuber's video of... uh-oh. Sacrifice sunlight. Whenever your hero enters or attacks, you gain 3 life, draw a card, then you may put a land card. Resolve. That resolves. All right, we're gonna do this whole thing. We got a lot going on here. He's got more cards than me, but we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. Emperor of Bones. The beginning of combat turn, except one target card. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm realizing, is the audio a little bit high for you guys? Let me turn that down just a little bit. Is that how this creature is? Okay. So that's pretty intense. So I think I'm gonna take the 13. I need to get something here. Being a commander is one card from a graveyard. My graveyard. Overlord of the Balemark. Wait a second. Didn't I have something that I could do? Adapt to. If this creature has no 1/1 counters on it. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. That was an interesting one. Land Ho. Okay, okay, okay. That was an interesting one. I think I might be missing out on some top end, possibly. But I like how we played there. We had some removal. I think we need some more card advantage. Let's see what we're looking at here. Ooh. We're looking at a relatively slow hand. But I'm going to keep it. What is this one? Whenever this creature attacks, a random land card in your library potentially becomes a basic land in addition to other types and games. When this land enters, draw a card. Okay, so it's an interesting 1/2. I'm going to put that on the bottom. Or in the graveyard, sorry. Drawing a removal spell is always nice. We'll get rid of that. Oracle. This creature has conjured power 9 into your library. Whenever this creature attacks, scry 1. Let's start by playing an island. We're going to play the Tireless Tracker. Whenever this creature attacks, scry 1. That's pretty good. Conjuring the power 9 into your library, though, I don't know if that's good or not. Rug, Splash Black. Look at these lands. These lands are kind of sick. Like, I will say, I like these ones better. I do. Oh, dear goodness, I just love I love the lands from Edge of Eternities. Yeah, let's play. What's next? Let's warp this in and see what happens. I'm gonna end my turn. We both got some big cards. I noticed that there's not very many like counter spells to stop you from doing things, so I think Atali is going to be pretty big. What you gonna do? Beginning of your end step. Sure. When this creature enters, seek a land card. Put it on the battlefield tab. When this creature leaves the battlefield, seek a non-land card. Yeah, let's play this. And we're going to end that turn. We're in a good spot, honestly. We've got a lot going on. This 2-3 getting in is a little bit annoying. This card's insanely good. Early game removal, I can kind of just sit there. Exile this artifact, you gain 3 life. Okay. Card in your hand. Let's sacrifice the Misty Rainforest. Let's get blue-green. Let's make sure we have enough red. Enters tapped. Let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is going to cost 5, and then I will have 4. So if I play green, Mana League resolves. I'm going to activate the ability, kill both of those, and that's fine. Oh, I really don't need more. A Zagoth Triome. These Triome arts are pretty cool, I will say. Kill your creature. And then get in. This enchantment heist target opponent's library twice. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, each opponent loses 2 life. You get 3 random non-land cards from your opponent's library. Exile one of them face down. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiles, and you may spend mana. Okay, interesting. It's a very interesting card. Renzo, Crooked Jailer. Heist targets opponent's library. Interesting. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. When you can exile up to one target permanent that's one or more colors. So let's do this.
Preparation. If my intervention is required.
I'm gonna gain 3 life and draw a card. I'm gonna sacrifice this and go get that. I'm gonna all attack. You may return a land you control to its ownership when you do put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I'm gonna return that land. Alright, what are you gonna do? I got an Ugin. I wonder what he's got. Explore? Sure. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell. What was the thing that just hit me for 2? Or like killed my thing? Is there like a way for me to see what happened there? I am confused. Target non-land permanent opponent spell costs 2 more to cast. I am just going to be able to cast Ugin again and use its ability, which is kind of insane. Gain 3 life and draw a card. Swing for 2. I'm just going to keep playing Ugin. Ugin is absolutely broken. Mountain Island when this enters, draw a card. Shit, that's broken. There's some broken things in this cube, I'll be real. I mean, we're also on game 2, and this video is going to be pretty dang long. I mean, we'll see. I'm feeling pretty confident in this one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dig through time. I'm realizing I haven't hit my 2 elves in either of the games. There's only 11 cards left in my deck. Saiba Siphoner. I don't know if I like this card. Like, I don't know if this art is good or not. This Brainstorm is pretty freaking sick. I think this is a vehicle, or like a building punching with fists and stuff. Like, that's pretty sick. Sure. You've got a Time Walk in there, I know. Like, you've got Time Twister and Time Walk. Like, you can play that. Oh, it's only impending. I have 2. Titan of Industry. You got a counter spell for me? 1, 2, 3. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Target player gains 5 life. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, they're playing a tad slowly here. Bottom. Sure. Destroy target creature as mana value 2 or less. Okay, resolves. Seek an on-land card.
Insight.
Next, end turn.
Success.
Top 4 cards of your opponent. Exile one of them face down and the rest on the bottom. Sure. You're playing like Grixis Steel over here. I say Grixis Steel as he has a Mox Emerald and a Overlord of the Hauntwoods in there. An Ignoble Hierarch. I don't think I want to search my library. Because I don't remember what I have in my deck. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this. Well, I'm going to play a Dolly. Costs 2 more to cast. One, 2.
Open your mind to possibility.
Avacyn's Pilgrim. Let's play a Lotus Cobra. These like bounce spells are pretty aggressive. Our own. Black Lotus. One of the best cards in Magic. What you got going on back there? You're gonna cast Uro. Brennan 6. You can umble with instant source card in your graveyard to have Retrace. Sure.
An unwise attack.
We're gonna start with Atali.
Preparation yields success.
I think I die because I have no library. Alright, we can see that one. Dang, I need to like get a shuffle effect or something like that. I'm seeing... I think it's... I think I'm seeing where I'm like missing out in the deck. And I'm actually kind of super excited to do another one of these now because I'm seeing these things. And we're looking great. The Ignoble Hierarch. That's kind of a cool little 1 mana 2/2. This could go to crime you maybe. Enter the battlefield. 2 windswept piece, which is just interesting. We're gonna play an island, and then we're gonna play the Satina. And we are going to go for probably a forest. Tears it, flying double team. Whenever this creature or another creature dies, each yes, that resolves. Next, all attack. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Next turn, I can play Atali if he doesn't kill one of my elves. Then mill 2 a card. If an insect card was milled this way. Each creature, whenever a creature you control dies,
I grant preparation yields
gain 3 life and draw a card. Hell yeah. Oh my god, and I have the Spirited Simulacrum. Ugh, this is looking really good if he cannot kill the Ugin. Toxic Deluge. That kills the Ugin. warp this in.
Success. Power belongs to the patient.
What do I have in here? Burst lightning, sure. Pass. Reveal the top 4 card. You may put a permanent card from among them in your hand. Put the rest on your. Yeah, that's sure. 6, 3 minutes. We're gonna cast this. It's a mid-0.
I grant you a boon.
I'm gonna play this. And then we're gonna play a Lotus Cobra. All right. Good game. Yeah. We had a pretty insane draw there. That was pretty good. I feel good about that one. We actually got some gold. I think we're looking okay here. We're a little bit risky, but the Great Henge is not going to be too great for us early. I don't think I want another. Ooh, black white. It's going to make Urge Valor counter. So 7 mana at the beginning of your people target creature from a graveyard. Is that from a graveyard? Okay, so we're gonna activate this. And we're gonna go get a breeding pool, intercept. And we're going to play this, and we're gonna warp this in. Forest Rider, okay. Resolve that. Oh, it's a Misty Rainforest. I was like, why can't I do this? It's because it wants to be difficult. Okay. I have 2 forests. I want to go get a mountain. I want that to enter tapped. Glory Heath Links. Molten Impact. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's try Chandra. Let's drop Zell's Conscripts and the Great Henge. Let's drop Quantum. Yeah, let's drop those 2. Done. We're gonna play this. We're gonna activate this. Go get a forest, and then we're gonna play a Tali. Look at this creature. I am going to return a forest and put a 1/1 counter on the Emerald Collector. A block? You got something for it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 2 cards in hand. Not much that you can actively do here, I don't think. Oh, Day of Judgment is definitely something you can do here.
You want to play with fire, huh? Yup, you're going down.
I lose Ugin. That is so sad. I'm gonna play the island. Probably should have played the forest because he knows it's in hand, but we'll survive. That's 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This'll be easy.
Auto pay. Give me the brainstorm back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we don't got nothing here. I tapped all my blue. End turn. Well, to be fair, I used all the blue because it was 2 blue and Brainstorm was a blue. At the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So we have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Today's my lucky day.
We're going to attack for 2. Okay. That perpetually costs 2 more. I've got some time on it now. Whenever you cast a spell, this emblem deals 5 damage to any target. That's what we're going to get, and he doesn't have a way to answer that.
It's no problem. Fire control.
Good game! That one felt pretty good, I will say. Now, let's hop in. Ooh, I am going to mute real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Had to step away. Had some maintenance in the apartment. It happens. And we're gonna start with... So this can fetch Breeding Pool. But we want it to get a red source. Spyglass, alright. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, we want the Jace of Rin's Prodigy to be in here. Next. No attacks. End turn. Create a 2/2 knight creature token with vigilance. Sure. Sure. Flood Pit Drowner. Lumen class frigate. Sure. We are going to whenever you draw your 3rd card in turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. End turn. Seek a non-land card. Yeah, we're looking good. Sure. I am down to 10. Let's start by playing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we do have 6 mana. We're gonna bounce that. And we are going to, when this enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Okay, what are you gonna tap? Valid. No attacks. We are going to play this. We are going to play this. We are going to activate this. I'm going to discard the land. 5 or more, we're at 4. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Create a 4/4. Up to 1 target creature. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn.
I love learning.
Three, 2. Meringue. Return up to 2 other non-land permanents. Jace. And you hit my token. Oh, good game. That was a solid one. That one felt pretty good. We figured out what our deck needed to do, and I think we're getting there. Back up against the wall. Ander. Yeah, we'll keep this. I am probably gonna start with the Emerald Collector. Flying 1/3 whenever a player casts their second spell each turn. Connive. It to have a creature draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card. Interesting, okay. So I'm gonna play Emerald Collector. You get 1-time boon with when you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I do need the double blue. Taking a little bit much. Grixis and America. Or, well, Jeskai, sorry. So no green, probably. Luris. This one might be a game for the ages. When this creature enters, create a blood token. Sacrifice this creature, target creature against access twice the number of blood tokens you control. Discard a card. Sacrifice this token, draw a card. How do I want to play this? So if I play this, this would cost 5 instead. So I need to get a little bit more mana to do that. So let's warp this in, actually. And play this. No attacks. Unturn. And that leaves. We'll seek a non-land card. And pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Atali. Atali is such a good card. I think I underestimated it, even though I rated it highly. Unable to scream. Lose all abilities as long as enchantress is face down, turn face up. So it's just a neg 2 nego does nothing. Yes, this whatever player. This creature connives. When Valky enters, each opponent reveals their hand. For each opponent, exile a creature card revealed this way until Valky leaves the battlefield. Choose a creature card exiled with Valky with mana value X. Valky becomes a copy of that card. Okay. Interesting. Resolves. I mean, right now, I'm going to play Jace. I'm going to hold up. Oh, if I get to play a Dolly. You got mana leak for me? Does he? Make him have it, you know? As I always say, make him have it. And if he has it, I'm going to be really upset. Doesn't have it. Look at. You're going to get to connive. But I'm going to kill both of your things. When Natali enters, each player exiles. And you may cast any number of transform. So it only happens when I cast it the first time. Which, fair. Lurus the Dream Den Companion. Each permanent card in your starting deck has mana value 2 or less. Pyrite Spellbound, sure. Ooh, 4 mana. Needs it too. I'm casting Ugin. you do have the counter spell, the Phantom Interference. Not bad. Ooh, 4. Unable to scream is not good for me here. Now let's do this. I'm gonna play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Move a charge counter, draw a card. There are no charge counters. I've got a nightclub bouncer. So I've got, like, a way to engage. Resolves. Hallowed Fountain. Just no green. Another Pyrite Spellbound. Oh, he can replay it because of Luris. Okay, that's fair. Whenever deals come in. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Great Henge.
Let's do this.
You gonna sacrifice your Pyrite Spellbomb to kill my Chandra? Do it up. You may cast target non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard. Oh shit, he's gonna be able to cast a Tali. Oh god, no, no! Everything has gone wrong. Oh, he can cast Ugin. Ugin's worse.
Knowledge is a virtue. I will put an end to this conflict. Mana courses.
Fudge me, man.
You don't need me anymore.
Fate flows as easily as water.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I probably should have hit him now that I'm thinking about it. I think I'm still in a good spot. Holding deals 2 damage, return target creature card.
I am the master of this world. The wise heed my advice.
God, this is difficult. That misplay with Tiny Bones is gonna cost me quite a bit. I've got answers, but 11 cards in library, 13 cards in library. I think that makes me win because I can. You got something to do against my burst lightning? Ooh, that reanimate on a Tali, man, did not help you. That win felt kind of good. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for I feel bad for my opponent, but I feel pretty good about that. At least personally. Sometimes we have games like that, though, you know? Uh-oh. We're going to keep this 7. Mainly because the Sutina will at least fix our mana. If I get counterspelled here, I'm going to be pretty upset. I didn't even... a Flooded Strand for a... No, a Triome. Fair. Yeah, we won Mountain. I was like, shit, if I get countered, I might be screwed. 7 cards, name 7 dwarves in the top of your library. They approach the game when this creature enters, draw a card, then shuffle at the beginning of your... Beginning of your upkeep, exiled. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. I did not want to do that. I wanted to pop that, actually. That's a sick Baleful Strix, I will say. Blue, black, red, white. Gotta love it. And we're gonna cast this. One, two, three, four, five. 7 dwarves. I'm gonna start playing 7 dwarves. Journey to nowhere to hit my overlord. Rude. Molten impact. So let's molten impact this thing. And then let's wobble. Watley. We're going to grab, we got 2 blue, 2 red, 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. Hue browser, grab a green. We'll play the land. Seven dwarves. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Make us 4 damage to target creature, planeswalker. Let's do this. Destroy target artifact or enchantment and create a resolve. Where you're going to activate this ability. Draw, discard.
A nice day for an expedition.
Next. End turn. He's got 5 mana. I have 8 mana. We got a lot going on over here. And this is how I like it. How many 7 dwarves have I killed? 2? Or there are 2. Chase the Mind Sculptor. Uh-oh. Return target creature to its owner's hand. You're gonna bounce my token. Yeah. I'm gonna play Ugin to get rid of the Mind Sculptor. And that's gonna be game. Good game. Not bad. I like that one. That was a solid little beatdown, solid little ramp up. I really do just love ramping into some like good cards. 5? Oh, we get our entrance fee back. Nice. I'm proud of us. For a first draft, and like I what was it? We went 0-2 for the first 2 games. Maybe we got put in the losers bracket. I don't know if that's a thing. Do y'all think that's a thing? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, you know? It seems legitimate enough. Molten Impact, Atali, Ugin. I'm looking at this and this is not a keep at all. Hella keeping it, but it's not a keep. Play something crazy that I can Molten Impact. That's not crazy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at 5 mana though. That's crazy. Nope, you're at 4 mana. Look at that. Spirited Simulacrum. Oh, that's such a good card. Are you warping it too? If you're warping it, you're a G. I'm so jealous. That's everything I want. If I'm able to do this next turn, like, I'm way behind. I do think I need to just cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where we're uh-ohing. We're uh-ohing pretty hard. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, make a rhino.
I'm the best
Deal
player
4 damage to target creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next turn we can Atali and Ugin, and we've got big things coming next turn. So, Sirach. Uh-oh.
Figure it out on your own.
All right. Can you do it, Atali? This is it. Savage Stomp in your counter. Neutralize. Here, what am I doing? View battlefield. I don't need naturalize. I don't know what Savage Stomp is. It's a dinosaur. You can put a 1 higher than that creature for its target creature you don't control. Okay, no attacks. I've got a pretty good board here, so maybe this will work out. Maybe this will work out. Exile target permanent with 3 or greater. Okay, not good for us. Oh, it has trample. I don't know why I blocked with that. That was a bad play. Let's get rid of that.
Preparation yields success. Equilibrium
Draw.
must be restored. Insight is vital to success.
No attacks. Yes, now things are going to be more expensive. Fanatic and ferocious. If you activate only if you control a creature, eternalize for. You got a lot going on. Four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, so let's start by doing this. And then we're going to play this. We're going to gain 3 life and draw a card.
The possibility.
I don't think this can actually fetch anything. Yeah. Return target creature planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Or a loyalty counter. Sure. They've got a bunch of creatures, and I've got nothing that I can do with them all. I don't think that I can win here. I think I need like a board wipe, honestly. The tokens are pretty aggressive, and I don't have a board wipe. I'm mainly just waiting to see if he gives me another draw. If he gives me another draw, great. If he doesn't, I think if he just swings out, I lose here. Sarat gives the Overlord. He's got a bunch of things back. Maybe I'm able to wipe him is what his worry is. I think he's worrying too much about Ugin, honestly. And so I'm worried. Or I shouldn't say worried. Okay, here it goes. Full send. You're gonna do it one at a time like this? Okay. Good game. I feel like that's a little bit BM. There is a button there, but hey, you gotta have fun when you gotta have fun. And we took it to 5 wins. I mean, we got our entry fee back, and we got some cards. So I'm here for that. And honestly, that was super fun. I'm excited to play another one of those. I think I'm tempted to just jump right in right here. But hey, you guys will see me in the next one. Definitely, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you guys spending the time here on these videos. Hopefully they're entertaining. Keep working on that. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.